manufacturers will be there and they will only maintain their chain of shop or multiple stores. When you understand that the departmental stores are expensive and multiple shops are not, whenever a retailer makes any profit, it is all because of what type of location. Multiple shops, sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad. Lower class and the middle class, they always want a reasonable price. But multiple stores, you don't have a credit facility at all. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Business Studies in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to one and all here, and this session is very important because you will understand the differences between the departmental stores and the multiple shops. Let me tell you what happens here is the departmental stores and multiple shop, if you understand, the basis is totally different. The first one is all about the location. Now when it comes to the location part, what happens is you need to know that departmental stores are in the primary, that is the capital point, and multiple stores you will actually get everywhere. And range of products, if you understand here, is you have more products in the departmental compared to the multiple shops here, that is you have little less. And then services, offices, both of them they offer the services, but the problem here in the departmental store and the multiple shop, you need to understand that the services depends on the customers. And there are few people who are very rich and they can afford for a departmental stores, but very few people can actually afford in the departmental stores. Then pricing also will go. So the first, location, second is the range of product, third is services, pricing, and class of customers. When you understand the class of customers here, you need to tell me that which of the class will actually go to a departmental store and which of the classes will go to the multiple shops. Credit facility is also one of the important which you people need to understand. And lastly, we have gone with the flexibility as a basis. So these are the bases, and we can differ the departmental stores and the multiple shops. Now chain of shops, which I always tell you people that what exactly it is you need to understand when it comes to the chain of shop, that is a multiple shop. Manufacturers will be there and they will only maintain their chain of shop or multiple stores. And here what happens is you don't have the middlemen, so there is a complete absence of middlemen here in the multiple shops. So first one is the location. Now location will be a very important basis which you people should know. Whenever a retailer makes any profit, it is all because of what type of location he have, what type of floating population he have. Will the customers buy the product or the customers will not buy the product? Now whether the multiple store or the departmental store are in the residential area or whether it is in the capital area, because the more the residential area you have, more sales. When it comes to capital, what happens is every day they can't come and they can't buy the product. So a departmental store is located at a central place, that is what I told you people, where a large number of customers can be attracted to it. However, the multiple stores are located at number of places for approaching a large number of customers. Thus, central location is not necessary for a multiple shop. So what we understood here is the location plays a very important role. If you understand the departmental stores here, they really want this central type of location, but whereas the multiple stores are there, they don't require any kind of central kind of a place. And that is where you actually get this multiple store, a 1 point which you people can actually give. So we have this counting of how many points each one of them will take because of their advantages. We also need to know what is their disadvantages of it. Now if you have a multiple shop in your locality, what happens is easily you can go every day-to-day activity for that, whatever the shopping you really want, day-to-day consumptions, the consuming products which you want, you can actually go and buy it. But whereas in the departmental store, what happens is only for a few products you cannot go to that distance where it is located, and what happens is only for a bulk quantity you will be adapting to this kind of shopping, that is departmental stores. So location is a very prime factor. So here I would suggest that multiple stores will have more advantage over the departmental stores when it comes to location, because multiple store, they don't require any centralized kind of location, that is the central location is not necessary, that is the central location is not necessary for a multiple stores, whereas the departmental stores is located at a central place, and they are placed there. The reason here is where a large number of customers can be attracted to it, that is what they feel. But when it is like departmental store or the multiple store, the local residential, they'll go with multiple store more than the departmental store. But if you understand, the one more differences here is the departmental stores will attract more customers occasionally, whereas the multiple store people, they will get more customers every day, that is day-to-day activity will be more. Range of products, you need to understand the range of product here. Departmental stores aim at satisfying all the needs of customers under one roof. So here, this is what the advantages of the departmental store, that is the range will be more. The reason I told you here, if you have watched, if I want 35 products here, now what will I do is, will I go with a multiple store or a departmental stores? If I go with it, I'll definitely go with the departmental store, because I'll get all the 35 products under one roof. As such, they have to carry a variety of products of different types. However, the multiple store aims to satisfy the requirement of customers relating to a specified range of their products only. Specified. The reason here is, whatever the manufacturers will actually buy, or what manufacturers will make, only those products you can actually take it, that is called specified. You will be specified with what is the product the multiple store have. And the problem here, if you go with the range of product, you will definitely give 1 point to departmental store, where all the varieties of product will be there, and the customer, whoever goes to the departmental store, can easily shop all the products whichever he wanted to buy it for his homes or for any kind of use. But when it comes to the multiple store, what happens is, the manufacturer, whoever manufactures a kind of products, only those product will be brought and sold. That is where the departmental store will have more merits than the multiple store. So we have a tie with departmental store and the multiple shops. That is 1 point we have given it when it comes to the range of product, and for the departmental store, and 1 point we have given to the multiple store for the locations. Now we go with services offered. Now each of them, now they have a different kind of services. The departmental stores lay great emphasis on providing maximum service to their customers. Some of the service provided by them includes post office, that is here near in the departmental store only you will have something called post office, restaurants, and there are so many other kind of a thing. I even told you about salon shops there. As against this, the multiple shop provides very limited services confined to guarantee and repairs if the sold out goods turn out to be defective. That is what they're gonna give it. But here what happens is, you can spend more time in departmental store rather than in the multiple shop. If you bring your parents and your family to the departmental store, what happens is, they can have so many other options in departmental stores, and the entire day can be for a shopping, and you can actually have a very good time with family and with friends. When it comes to multiple store, they don't give much services, but only service which they can give is they can give you a service for any of the repair or any of the damages. That is what the multiple store here we can go with. So we have 2 points for departmental store. If we go with it, we'll be giving 2 points for the departmental stores, and there is 1 point for multiple shops in the multiple stores. Now multiple shops here gives only one thing, that is the damages or any kind of a thing. That services only they'll give it. But when it comes to departmental, they give a lot of other services which is required even while shopping. Next one is pricing. When it comes for the pricing, please understand there are slabs which I always tell what exactly the pricing is all about. You need to always see that what type of people or the crowd comes in the departmental store and the multiple shop. When you understand that the departmental stores are expensive and multiple shops are not, because you have a direct contact with the manufacturer itself. The multiple shop chains sell goods at fixed price. You don't have any kind of a bargaining and maintain uniform pricing policy for all the shops. The departmental stores, however, do not have uniform pricing policies for all the departments. Rather, they have to occasionally offer discounts on certain products and varieties to clear their stocks. Usually this multiple shop, wherever you can find it, that is the manufacturers, whoever owns a multiple shop, what happens is any other branches, you have a different kind of a branches, say all the branches, the costing or the pricing should be same. The pricing should be same. But whereas come to departmental store, what happens is the departmental store will have a different ununiformed way of pricing, where the demand is there, they'll increase the price, but demand is less, they'll decrease the price. When the stocks are more and the duration of the stock validity is less or getting low, what happens is they'll give more discounts, and then they'll actually make the stock go to the market and it will be sold in the departmental stores. So these are the things which you people should know there. Sometimes uniformity should be maintained is what other people feel. Now according to the statistics, 60% of people, they always want discounted product. But here what happens is, though the departmental store go with their own promotional kind of a thing, sales promotion, rather they have to occasionally offer discounts. When I say that, it's not like they will go for it, they should go for it. The reason they should go for it is what? The stock should be sold in the market. That is what their main aim is. Class of customers. To understand the class of customers, you need to always see this kind of a thing, where the lower class, what really happens is they have the income but the expenses are always more, and here the debts is also a different kind of a thing. When it comes to the middle level, what happens is they'll go with their income is here but their expenses are only here, but this is what the saving they always want to do. So when they always want to go with the saving, what happens is they want to buy, but what type of a product they want to buy, they always want to go with any negotiable prices or the price which is the best thing which they really want to buy. Next is the upper class, where you are supposed to understand they have the same kind of income, but when it comes to the expenses, they will reduce the expenses, they will save the things, plus they'll add something called, they'll add the investment. Now that is why they are called the upper class. Now people who don't invest, what happened, people who save, what happened, people who don't save, what happened, is what I have given it to you people here. Now we'll go with the departmental stores. Now the departmental stores cater to the needs of relatively high income groups. The reason is only the people who can afford for these products will actually come to these places and they'll buy the product. Customers who care more for the services provided rather than the prices of the product. The multiple shops, on the other hand, cater to different types of customers, including those belonging to the lower income groups who are interested in buying quality goods at a reasonable price. See, that is what happens here when you go with the class of customers. The lower class and the middle class, they always want a reasonable price, but when it comes to the upper class, they know that the services and the ambience and the hygiene, everything is neat for this hour, and they go with a departmental store. They don't go to the multiple shops. But when it comes to the upper class and the lower class and the middle class, all the three classes, they don't feel that they shouldn't go to multiple shops. They actually go to the multiple shops and they get the reasonable price and they are happy. Credit facilities. All sales in the multiple shops are made strictly on cash basis. In contrast, the departmental stores may provide credit facility to some of their regular customers. When it comes to the multiple store, this is what the drawback is, as well as it's a merit for the manufacturer, saying that whatever the transaction happens is it happens with a cash, in the sense you don't have any credit facilities given in the multiple shop. But whereas the departmental stores are there is concerned, what happens is if and only if you are a regular customer and the person knows you clearly and better, then what happens is he can give you a credit kind of a facility, but it will not be extended more than 5 to 6 days. So you are supposed to get everything settled within 5 to 6 days. That is what happens in the departmental stores. But when it comes to multiple stores, you don't have a credit facility at all. So this is a disadvantage to the customer, but it is actually an advantage to the manufacturer, because he has given all his expenses and he has created a multiple shop only to eradicate those middlemen. Now if he gives a credit basis, again that middleman thing will actually happen. That's the only reason they don't give any credit facilities. Flexibility. Now this is the last thing which you are supposed to know, that what exactly the flexibility is all about. Please understand, when it comes to the multiple shop, what really happens here is, now we have somebody called manufacturer. Now the manufacturer need to give something to the wholesaler, but here there is an absence of wholesaler. The reason being, the absence is he don't want to give any credit facility or any commission to the wholesaler or the retailer. Now what really happens here is, there is this final consumer, and manufacturer will actually send it to his multiple stores or multiple shop. Now what exactly the flexibility is all about, I'll just explain it to you. As the departmental stores deal in the wide variety of products, they have certain flexibility in respect of the line of goods marketed. That means whatever the goods they market, they have a lot of products, and however they want, they'll go with the sales of those products. But however, there is not much scope of flexibility in the chain stores, which deals only in limited line of product. Now here the manufacturer, whatever he manufactures, only those products will be sold in the multiple shops, and the customer should only buy those products which the manufacturer is manufacturing. So you don't have much flexibility here. It's all about you are focused with only one or two types of product, whichever the manufacturer will manufacture. But whereas the departmental store, what happens is, the departmental store will actually buy different varieties of product from the wholesalers, from different wholesalers. And now what happens here is, when they go with more wholesalers, they'll have more flexibility in displaying the products, as well as when it comes to the variety of products which they deal also, they'll be more of flexible in nature. So overall, if you understand the differences between the departmental store and the multiple shop, you have both the shops, the retailer which we people have is, they have their own boons and their own cons. Now what exactly happens here, if you understand this, is departmental stores are majorly for people who have more income, is what we can actually come to a conclusion. But multiple shops, sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad. The reason is, you will be only focused on few of the products. That is one of the pros as well as there are cons in it. That is, you will only focus on specified and specialized kind of product which the manufacturers makes. But when you understand departmental, you have variety of product. But when it comes to reasonable prices, what happens is multiple shops are affordable, but departmental stores are not affordable the way it has been affordable in multiple shops. Altogether, I just want to tell you this is each one of them are good in their own nature, and each one of them are bad in their own nature. So as a customer, which need and which want you want to really go for it, you can go for a departmental store as well as multiple shops, but majority people will always choose departmental stores over multiple shops. So thank you so much, students. If you have enjoyed this, please like and share this. And if you have any doubts or things, please comment. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.